Our city will be as nature respecting as it can be. This means that it is going to take advantage of sustainable energy that is provided by solar panels that are conveniently placed on the buildings, and wind turbines that are going to be used for energy storage that will come in handy in cloudy or rainy days. Of course, to save as much energy as we possibly can, we will be using LED lights. They are more economic, they'll last more, and also produce more light. The buildings will be made of mostly environmentally safe materials, such as ecological cement, which is made of industrial waste and also produces less CO2.
Talking about living in the city, there are lots of different things that you have to know about it. Firstly, our city is integrated in a natural setting so that we do not destroy the nature in order to build up a new city and to make space for man. Consequently, people will be happier as it will be greener and feel more lively in contrast to the dull and flat nowadays cities. Furthermore, to avoid vandalism acts, in our city there will be from elementary school a new school subject to teach children how to respect the environment and also people around you. So lastly, wearing masks is highly recommended for anyone with symptoms of viral disease like a simple cough.
Thanks to this new school subject Hilaria just spoke about, there's going to be more awareness among citizens and balance in the environment. The city, although not very far from the others, is integrated in nature, exploiting the surroundings instead of destroying them like every other city, where mayors decide to burn every green area to the ground to build as many buildings as possible. In fact, in our city, there also are many trees everywhere in the center and in the suburbs, so that the air is as clean as possible thanks to all the pure oxygen provided by the leaves. We also decided to make waste recycling mandatory because it is well known that pollution caused by not collected waste represents one of the most significant factors for the environmental damage. So this law is very obvious in the planning of a sustainable city. Moreover, we cannot make a law for this, but in our city, every citizen must take care of the environment, being as less selfish as possible and thinking about the future they are creating and leaving to the next generation. Finally, we will also start replacing gasoline cars with electric ones and imposing an additional tax for who still uses petrol and so contributes to pollute the city. And Viola is now going to talk more about this.
In a future ideal sustainable city, there will be a few regulations needed just to maintain the balance between the citizens and the environment. Firstly, electric cars would be the only ones in circulation, but just in case this can't happen, the owners of petrol cars would be asked to pay an extra fee, just to promote electric transport. In fact, the public transport will be electric too. For example, we will use eco buses. Moreover, gas cylinders will be forbidden and replaced by induction stoves. That's because gas contributes to the warehouse effect. Furthermore, we shouldn't forget about light pollution because nowadays it is becoming a significant issue. That's the reason why we thought about providing the city with a different kind of street enlightenment, which means street lights that instead of being above the road are at side, pointing the bundle of light onto the roadway. Last but not least, there is a law for which, in the city, can have more than an explicit number of square meters to avoid megacities. We also thought that this project could be extended to all cities of all countries, due to the fact that only in this way this program can be effective with practical improvements.
This is a drawing I have personally made for this project, which is what we would like the city to look like. You can really see the wind turbines, the solar panels, and the city filled with trees and bushes. You can also see the modern shape of buildings. This was the basis for this project, and it can be developed and also extended so that it can also be used for the future.